Hello, 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 hello. I believe we are here with the chat box hopefully working and all that whatnot. Hopefully. We'll see. We'll see. I started a little earlier than I thought I would. Good. We're getting in there. We're getting in there quickly this time around, do declare. And we're multi-streaming. Haven't done that in a bit. Haven't done a One Piece multi-stream in a bit. But because Thursdays have been Bloodborne. So far, they haven't overlapped. This is the first time they've actually overlapped of me streaming Bloodborne on Thursday and then also having a One Piece stream come out. I feel like they've either been on Friday mornings when I've done that, or I've just been kind of taking a break from Bloodborne. But now, both are back. Both are back indeed. So it's going to be a long day. Since my last One Piece video, stream, come out with a video, obviously. Been doing pretty good. Got over 400. Which is right around where I want it to be, I think. Well, I mean, I can always have more, but that first Elbaf video is what I want to hit at, and then I feel like that Olvia video is just an anomaly, so. I thought I was going to get like 12 views in all, so. Thank you to everybody who watched, even if most of them only watched for the first 20 seconds and then clicked off. But I got 11 likes on that, so 11 people clicked that like button after watching, so that's nice. So if 11 people watched the whole video and enjoyed it, then that's nice, because I put a lot of time and effort into that one. I think it's definitely my best looking One Piece video in a while. I know my old ones were okay looking the way I did them back in the day, but the past couple have been kind of iffy. And then this one, I did some finagling around and some presets and stuff, and I think I got it looking pretty good. So I'm happy with it. I'm a little hungry. I haven't eaten anything today. I've been cooking all week, which is good. But since I knew I had to do 2 streams today, and I wasn't feeling gumbo. I got gumbo ready. I just got to make rice to really do it all. I got all the stuff to make gumbo. Or the beans and rice thing I'm making. I was planning on doing that today, but I was like, I'll do that tomorrow. Because I did buy some steaks for myself, too, that I was going to grill outside with my new charcoal grill. But it's been very stormy, and I think it's going to be stormy tomorrow, so that might be a Saturday thing instead of a Friday night thing for me tomorrow, so I might just make gumbo tomorrow. And I don't know. I just got the cravings, man. I only have Taco Bell like twice a month now, so I'm getting better. Twice a month of that, and then Wendy's at least like once or twice with that. I did get like one like extra thing though this time. It's because I'm a little hungry. But I deserve things sometimes. Things are doing good. Things are good, though. Hopefully, the YouTube chat's working. Don't know. Never know. Because for some reason, Opera GX is being a bit of a bum. And it is blocking my chat screen. It's saying that YouTube is blocked, even though I know that YouTube is not blocked. That makes no sense. Why would it be blocked? It makes no sense. So, but it's fine. We live with these things. We live with these things. Whew. But we're gonna get into this. It's been a bit since the last One Piece chapter. There was a break week. You know, we had 2 Crazy Rocks chapters, 2 in a row. Boy, that last time was my longest one. I had people in chat. I was yapping in chat though, and that's why. But yeah, no, I think I had like a 2-hour stream last time, I don't think I'm going to be doing that this time because I got to get to some Bloodborne after this. So after the One Piece reaction, I'm going to turn off YouTube, turn off multi-streaming, and then just go straight to Twitch. That's what the plan is going to be. And if people want to jump ship, they can jump ship. But first, we're going to do this. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Let me just make sure you're working down here still. You're working down here still, Mr. Sir. But first, we're going to do this. Ah, you sound fine. Wait, do you? Gotcha, gotcha. Ah, you sound fine enough, I do declare. Just fine enough. Move some stuff out of the way, though, sir. We'll see how bad the in-between stuff. Because I'm multi-streamed, hopefully I'm just going to be able to just start it up immediately after. And won't have to do much setup. Because I've already got, like, it all running and open. Like, if I just gotta... Oh, well. Maybe not right now. But I just gotta boop. And it's there. It'll be there. When we're ready. But, chapter start. We're starting chapter 1156. Last week, we got a whole bunch of rock stuff. He was showing all of his silly crewmates, showing Shiki, showing Whitebeard, showing Newgate, you know, showing Stussy, Buckingham. And then he showed his mafia guy, who was not the mafia guy from Wanted. People were wrong about that. And Wong Chi, or whatever his name is, the guy from God Valley who looks kind of like Caribou. Could be Caribou's dad. I don't know. That was my first thought, but, you know, just because the guy has a tongue doesn't mean he's Caribou's dad all of a sudden. And then the big guy who probably died on Thriller Bark. He had weird glasses, though, in this one. So we'll see. So we still got left. We got Kaido and Big Mom left, and Jack, Captain Jack, and the Empress, whatever the Gloriosa. So we got Gloriosa, Big Mom, Kaido, and Captain Jack or Captain John, Captain Jack, Captain John. So we got 4 more crewmates to get through. We'll see if we get them this week or not. We'll see if we get more Harald and Loki, some Hyruden. Maybe some Ida action as well. Would be good. Maybe we'll see Roger in this one. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if the agendas keep going on this one. I don't know. I don't have too high expectations. I think that last week was a really good one. I think last week was really good. I don't think it's going to top last week. But we'll see, though. We'll see, though. We'll see where, like, Harald and Loki's story keeps continuing. Also, bear in mind, this is all in a 3-minute yap fest from Loki while he's like, hey, take me up so I can punch Summers and killing him for ya. Don't forget. Man, I'm ready to see Luffy in action again. It's been a while. It's been a while since, like, we've really seen Luffy in action. I went over it slightly in my last One Piece video. Talking about Egghead and the climax of Egghead. How we haven't had a good, compelling fight with Luffy in a little bit. We've had a couple skirmishes and clashes, but not a real, like, problem-solving, I defeat you type fight with, you know, heart to it. But we're not getting that this week. I already know that for a fact, so we're going to see what happens. Let's go. Now. Actually, now. So we got, starting off with, hold up, actually. I got to get my funny folder to do some dragging, to save things, because I love just saving things in my funny folder. I like this. Bunch of Pokémons. Nintendo. Oh, Oda drew a little Pikachu. I like that. I know he's into Pokemon Go, so. Notes. I haven't really read a note in a bit. Caught up with someone and shared stories. Good for you. Ooh, bro, we got a color spread literally last week. We had 2 in a row. What's Yamato up to? I don't know. Now that there's something slightly 1% interesting is happening with them going to a grave. Now that's happening. They're like, nope, we're getting a double spread. But boy, howdy, it's real good. We got Sanji and Zora. We got the whole crew. They're just tiny. And we got Sanji and Scopper on one side. And Zoro and Rayleigh on the other side. On the right of him. And then the left of him. Like, I mean, in his direction, not our direction. Our direction, he's on the right, but that's not what that means. We got Nami with the lips. OMG. Goodness gracioso. Thought that was the girl from My Hero for a second there. Goodness gracious. And then Luffy's just running in just like a nice shirt with an armband and nice pants and stuff. And then everyone's just like around him. Are they having a drink? Are they having a... They're having a meal. Frankie's having a good time. Robin and Chopper are chilling. Chopper looking real skinny in that. Is he wearing like a wife beater? Or is that just me? He looks like he's wearing like a tank top. And then Brooks in the back chilling with red hair. My goodness. What's up, Mr. Brooks? We're doing some One Piece chapter reactions. Mr. Brooks. We're starting with that, and then after that we might swap over to some Bloodborne. So we're doing this and that. Speaking of Brooks, yeah, there's Brooks. There's Brooke and Brooks, of course. Love it. Shout out to Mr. Brooks on Fire with the quality content at all times, playing the grounded and the whatnot. I think I got my hitbox out recently. Got it clicking and clacking today. Because I just found a chord that I was like, oh, this works. Oh, this is just gonna work. Oh, this is just gonna work. So I got a chord that's just gonna work. So I need to do some clickety clacking. Oh no, well, the stuff I was talking about in my video was that all happened about a year ago. So all that stuff, all the stuff that I talked about in that chapter is about to happen in the anime in like 3 weeks. which is why I put it out at that time. I wanted it out right before. So I know. I downloaded Skullgirls. Skullgirls is the easiest for me to clickety clack on because Street Fighter, I gotta be on controller. I watched the Tokon beginner thing and I'm like, ooh, I could. This looks not too crazy. This looks like something I could do. There's cheat stuff, but you know, I can also do my chord circles. But if I have to uppercut, I don't have to do the motions for it, at least. You know? I don't have to Shoryuken. I don't have to do it. So, there's flexibility with that. I bet I could do the rest. I can do most of the rest. That was looking good. I need to get into some other things with my hitbox though. Though I have been playing a bit of what's it called? Played a little bit of Straft Hat the other day. I saw you played that once or twice. That could be another fun thing too. It's like stick fight but with like Quake shooters. That's another one that I was looking at and I was like, "Oh, dang, it looked like he played that before." Where did I put it? I set it away because I have too many things on my table, but I might get it out after this tonight. Do some clickety clacking on some things. But I digress. Back to the starting the chapter. We're looking at the cool color spread because we did a good color spread today. But we're back to the chapter, I do declare. Chapter 1156. 1,156. That's how many... What chapters did I talk about in my video? I talked about chapters 1110 through 1120. So, goodness gracious. Been a bit. been a lot of chapters since the stuff I talked about in my last video. But we're in flashback mode right now. Before the Great Pirate Era. Back in those days, certain idols roamed the sea. That was some pirate attack. Why aren't any of you fighting back? You guys are useless. They've taken everything. You men are hopeless. They were strong. You didn't lift a finger. Now what are we supposed to do? Even the Marines could not oppose this group. They were known as the Kuja Pirates, a crew that hailed from the elusive Isle of Women. Good old Kuja Pirates. I didn't mention that. I was like, we gotta see Gloriosa. We gotta see Big Mom and Kaido. And we gotta see Jack. We gotta see what Jack's up to as well. Maybe we'll get to him. Maybe we won't. I don't know. But chapter 1156 is idols. So maybe it's all about Gloriosa this chapter. I don't know. A fierce and stunning pirate band, off limits to men. I grow weary of my own beauty. Day and night, it always goes this way. Will I ever be free to shed it? I grow weary of my own beauty. Day and night, it always goes this way. Will I ever be free to shed it? I mean, technically, when you get old, you look a lot less good, so. Your wish does come true later. Empress of Amazon Lily. Captain of the Kuja Pirates. Glorioso. Future Elder Nyon. Yeah, a little lady. Goodness gracious, me oh my. That's something else. This picture of perfection. Will I ever be able to shed it? This picture of perfection. Gloriosa, OMG. She's unbearably cute. Her radiance is making my mind go blank. My heart can't afford to beat this hard. Oh my gosh. She's amazing. Does she even have the fruit that makes people turn to stone, though? Doesn't look like. It looks like she's just got that. She's just got that in her. You know? Kinda impressive. You know? Would Boa be able to do all that stuff? Well, no, that's true. That's not true. It works for her because she's that beautiful. That's why it works, so, yeah. Empress Gloriosa, here are your new fan letters. Tritoma, what about all those back there? Oh, those are for Lady Shacky. There are 100 times more. Aw. Future Empress of Amazon Lily. What? Wait. So there's 4. There's Boa. There's Gloriosa. There's Shacky. And then now this person? I think this is the person that actually, quote unquote, died of heartache or something. I think this is the one who died of a heartache, is what they were saying. So interesting. How could she? Upstaging your own captain is a total betrayal. Even her angry face is like an icy gem. Indeed, the only one said to outshine the radiant Gloriosa, the star of her era, was none other than her first mate. First mate? Wait. Did it say that she was an empress? That she was a former empress? Or did it just say that she was part of the Kuja Pirates? I forget now. Maybe she was just there. I don't know. Captain, enemy ahead! Oh, that's... Hello there. It's me, Roger speaking. It's the Roger Pirates! Hand her over, Kuja Pirates. Oh, boy. Wait. Is she... So the Roger Pirates are going to get... to get Shacky? I assume that's Rayleigh, not Roger saying that. Roger's girl was Rouge, so this is Rayleigh's guy. Today's the day we finally win her for you. We're taking your first mate, Shakuyaku. Yo, are we gonna get a Davy back fight? That'd be crazy. You never learned, Roger. Isn't being loved by a woman like me enough? Get her! Ah! Who did you come to take again? Bang! Lady Shugiyaku, they say. Her every move was captivating. I brought you a flower. Please accept it as a gift. No, Shakuyaku, take my flower instead. In her presence, flowers wilted, birds lost their song, and people turned against one another. Oh, even the birds are going crazy. Stay away from Jackie. Oh, Gabon, just hearing me say your name. My name is... Long time no see, Roger. How dare you do that to Gabon? Yo, Gabon got kicked. Oh no, agenda. Darn it, I like Shaki too much. You too, Roger. Bro, she looks a lot like Boa, too. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy if that's true. No. Her oh man, oh boy, we're like getting Roger with the straw hat. This is crazy. We're getting a Roger's here. You know, this has nothing to do with Harald or Loki or Rocks just yet. I mean, we might, but we'll see. I almost put Shiki in the thumbnail. Can you believe it? Maybe Shiki's in here, but we'll see. Like I would have known to put Gloriosa and Shaki in here. You should know, I'll never submit to another's captivity. Take their treasure. You can take my soul while you're at it. Roger, you know I'm the one who likes you, right? Out of the way, Gloriosa. You're blocking Shaki. Wait, what? Oh, that's Gloriosa. Oh, yeah. Gloriosa is like, hey, no, look at me. Bro, that's crazy. Like power scaling of like who do the men fawn over more? That's kind of crazy. I mean, Shaggy looks all right. Don't get me wrong. If we've already got like a list right now of the four, I mean, I think the bottom is the cute girl who like we don't know much about right now, at least. I think Shaki's number 3. And then I think that Bo is number 2. And I think Gloriosa. Gloriosa's that number 1 though, you know? So I'm kind of on like, well, I don't know. I can't say. Lips ain't doing it for me, I guess. That's why I like the Nami thing up here. It's just like, I don't know. The lip thing ain't my thing. Usually. Rayleigh, it must be so hard for you. Yeah, surrounded by idiots. She gives him a wink. He's like, oh my gosh. He's the one, because he's the one. Empress, Gloriosa, it's the Navy. Get moving with the loot. Don't leave a single crumb behind. On it. Hey, at least let us keep some of the food. We've spotted the Roger and Kuja pirates. Quick, snap a picture. It'll be worth a fortune. Knock it off. Hurry up. We've got to set sail. Power scaling. You know, Roger, this guy's king of the pirates, by the way. Future king of the pirates. He's being a bit of a bumbling buffoon. Does that mean that Roger was a fraud all along? Is that what is trying to be said? I don't know. I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of like, I feel like coming to the end of things, there's going to be a lot of anti-Roger agenda. You're just like, oh no, I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I'm a fan of that. I like Roger. I want Roger to be the best. But, you know, if it's more like, you know, Roger was like Luffy. It was just like, you know, it wasn't just like everything's a cakewalk for him. He loses sometimes too. Luffy loses sometimes too. Yet we're like, but Luffy's still the GOAT, so. You know, no one's unshakable right now. Everyone's got, like, their L's. The only 3 people who don't have any L's are Mihawk, Rox, and Emu. And Emu has been sweating a little bit and staggering a little bit. Rox is going to die. Rox is probably going to be dead soon, so we'll see what gets to him. And then Emu's Emu, so yeah. And then Mihawk, you know, he's the greatest swordsman alive. We haven't seen him take any L's. He hasn't taken that many dubs. He just hasn't taken many L's yet either, but that'll come. They're not going to put him in a bad light, though. Not in a flashback at all. They would never put him in a bad light until he's beaten by Zoro. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, though. But Roger's not looking great. They got all their stuff stolen by the Kuja pirates of all people. But, you know, the Kuja pirates, you know, Boa, it's always been like a weird, like, outlier. You know, when we're basing off everyone's strength, and then you have, like, these, like, counters that just, like, these people who just, like, counter everything. It's just like, okay, that's tough. It's tough to scale, you know, in actual, like, strength of stuff when you can just do that. Roger, isn't that Garp shit? What did you just say? All right, man, new plan. Crush him, get him out of here. Goldie Roger, future king of the pirates and father of Ace. Vice Admiral, Monkey D. Garp, future hero of the Marines, future hero. And grandfather of Luffy. Is that his dog ship from over there? I can't tell. And he's Vice Admiral. Well, he still is a Vice Admiral, so. And he's got that straw hat. That's crazy. Crazy how that hasn't been, like, mentioned of, like, oh, you're wearing my adversary's straw, like, hat. Like, he was wearing this hat on God Valley. And you never, like, mentioned that. It's crazy that Garp was the one wearing the hat in the pilot, too. Man, though. Grandfather of Luffy, father of Ace. Dragon, not mentioned at all. Meteor Fist. Aramitama. What is that? That's a crazy attack sound. Oh, he does have the dog. That's nice. It just had to be Garp's ship, didn't it? Garp. Roger. See? That's what I'm waiting for. This is what I've been waiting for. People being like, oh, but Luffy was using advanced conqueror Saki in Egghead against the Gorosei and Lucci. Of course he was. Why wouldn't he be? It's just because it wasn't focused on a specific point doesn't mean he wasn't using it. I was like, no. Well, no, when Oda wants to show that someone's using ACOG, they clearly show, like, they're using ACOG right now, which is, like, crazy. Like, they weren't using that in the other fight right then and there. Wasn't even thinking about it with the bow stuff. But the second he sees Garp, it's like, okay, I still have the straw hat. He still has the straw hat. And he's doing ACOG right now. That's crazy. He doesn't even have the mustache yet. That means that he definitely had it on God Valley. Both of them had ACOG on God Valley at that point. Roger, Garp, and Rox. 3 who would be spoken of as legends in the Great Pirate Era. But at this time, their blood burned with the passion of youth. Not gonna lie. From the looks of this, it looks like Garp may have had the upper hand on this. It was just like, That's pretty good. I mean, it looks like he got a better hit in right here. I haven't looked at the rest of this stuff, but it looks like Garp got a better hit in on Roger, you know. It's good to see. I don't know. I like that, you know, all these people are being humanized. You know, they're not just super crazy gods. who are just invincible, like Whitebeard and Kaido. And Big Mom, who just had that in her as a child, and like Loki too. I think this is more interesting than, you know, Loki and Big Mom just being invincible. Though, like the whole like, oh, I can't even die thing from him. That's sweet. From a couple chapters back. Is this what I... No. I want... Big burrito. Sorry, I'm also eating Taco Bell at the same time as this, so it's gonna be a long one. No, we're gonna get through it. We're gonna get through it. I love this panel. I gotta swoop that over to the folder, to the funny folder. There's a lot of good stuff in here, actually. I wasn't sure if this was gonna be good stuff, but this is good stuff. This is like just this is crazy because this is just like, this is out of nowhere. Like, this is just a back in time. This is just a flashback of back in time now. This has nothing to do with Loki or Harald or Rox at this right this second. Like, we're getting Garp and Roger clashing right now. It's crazy. What the? Empress Gloriosa. Thud. What's thudding in there? Because we know that Gloriosa, her thang was Newgate, so her boo ain't here yet, unless he literally shows up in the next panel. And then Shaggy has got Rayleigh, Scopper. Scopper's got a lady over on Elbaf, you know. Hadn't found the one just yet, but she's there, I promise. And then Garp, we don't know who Garp was liking, and we don't know who Dragon's mom is, and we don't know who Luffy's mom is still. It's kind of crazy. The Kuja were at the height of their popularity at this time. No one could speak of this era without mentioning them. Sister, hang in there. My heart aches. Many saw them as idols and wanted posters fetched, and their posters fetched high prices. Oh boy. Stalkers taking creep shots became a daily nuisance for the crew. What? What? Okay, we're bringing like actual like idols. Okay. So now Oda is paralleling the Kuja pirates to like actual like Japanese idols, like J-pop idols and stuff. Oh boy. Oh no. Is that how I should rethink looking at him? Perfect Blue or whatever it's called, you know? No, I should empathize with Boa more. You know? You know, the pirates using their looks and stuff to get what they want, and then when it doesn't go their way, they're like, oh, how could men be so cruel? I say as I am stealing and pillaging from all the men. Whatever. It's all over the place. Monitoring? Ooh, I've never seen this monitoring thing. Like, no, obviously ban it. What are you talking about? Come on, Auto Mod. You can do better than that. Shakuyaku. Wait, what? Soon after this encounter, Shakuyaku was crowned Empress, and her popularity continued to grow to an unimaginable level. So, okay, so Gloriosa, she tapped out. She was like, I'm out. I'm outie. I can smell Newgate from over here. I can smell it from over here. I got a piece. I got to piece out. And then Rox has just got those rocks on him, you know, so. Where'd that come from? It didn't come from these two guys. Well, I guess, I mean, like, don't forget that, like, Gloriosa was the one who liked Roger. That's kind of crazy. It's crazy that, like, Gloriosa from Amazon Lily was hanging out Was messing with Roger. And then they'll be on the opposite sides again in God Valley. Edith's Tavern in Elbaf. There we go. Back to Elbaf. We like that. We like that. I saw Loki drowning after the ship capsized. Whoa! He's always acting up so badly when you're not around. I honestly wondered whether I should help him or not. Yeah, even though he's invincible, does the dude got gills? Sorry. And thank you for saving him. Loki, pull yourself together. What the hell? You shouldn't have even hesitated to help. How would you feel if Loki had died? Come on, Nita. Loki's the one who selfishly took the ship and sailed off. So what? If he can just stand by and let a kid die, I'd drag him under and drown him myself 100 times over. I didn't ask anyone to save me. Damn it, that's the piss poor attitude I was talking about. Look at this sailor-looking sailor. Is that a giant sailor, too? Wow. I wasn't sure at first. This guy did not look like a giant at first. You lost your mom, and your dad's always quite busy. I bet you must get pretty lonely, right, Loki? Shut up, you old hag. Wouldn't it be better to stay with us? No way! No way! No way! Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. But Ida's so nice. I'm on to you, Ida. You're just acting all motherly, so we'll let you move to the castle, aren't you? You're just a gold digger. She gave me money. Bro, your mom was an actual gold digger. Actual gold digger. I know she hated you, and you don't realize it. But like your mom, actual gold digger. Screw you, Loki. What you said is unacceptable. Apologize right this instant. Don't you care how Ida feels? Our kid's just too cute. You're being too sweet on him. You're being too sweet on him. No, she didn't say that. I hate how he says such mean things to you, stupid Loki. Mato, are you crying for me? The world is full of kind and beautiful people. And that's the girl from who runs the bar now. Fun. That's fun. I'm sick of this goddamn country. Every single one of you is weak and dirty. I'm going to be free, like rocks. So you got, I don't know who this guy is, just another sailor, but you got the main sailor, Harald, Ida, Hiruden, and then future bartender girl. From then on, each time Rox visited to try and recruit Harald, Loki would attempt to join Rox's crew, but he would ultimately never get his way. Aren't you happy? I'm going to follow him out to sea, because I hate you all right back. After several months after the Rox crew's takeover of Pirate Island, Hachinosu. Where the hell did you come from? I'm here to join the Rox Pirates. Yeah, it may be in your dreams. It ain't gonna happen. You won't even lay eyes on him. And there's Hachinosu. It doesn't have the indentions in it yet, but it's got the shape. This island is big, by the way. The Rox Pirates are over the ocean. The Rox Pirates are the ocean's all-stars of evil. See that fish-shaped boulder over there? That's where they said they're holed up. Oh, they think it looks like a fish. Oh, is Loki the one who makes it look like a skull? Maybe it does. Because right now it looks like that's where like a bandana could be or something. Wait, is that Loki? Oh, this isn't Loki. Oopsies. If you're dead set on meeting him, head that way. But the deeper into the island you go, the madder the bastards get. Good luck with that death wish. Yeah. Take that. Yeah. That'll teach you. What? Okay, who did he just hit? Someone with weird looking patch eyes and a big axe. Who has that? Does he have axes literally all over him? It looks like a gi almost, like a Wano gi. Who could this be? Shouldn't be Jack. It's definitely not like Kaido. Whoa, who dat? Whoa, you're Kyo the Wicked. Future Silver Axe. Who? Who? Kyo the Hitman? What's Shinky's rival doing here? What? The strong gathered around rocks in their presence. The Silver Axe, not Axe and Morgan. Don't get that equated with one another. This isn't anyone from Impel Down, I don't think. Who? Whoops does this feller? Future Silver Axe. I'm gonna have to look this up later. I straight up am trying my best to remember anyone named Silver Axe in this series. Unless this name is like barely mentioned. I don't know. The strong gathered around rocks, and their presence attracted even stronger recruits. What the? Oh, he's blasting the eyeballs in. What a view. Look at the scenery. Blasting a couple holes in the place was the right call after all. Ain't that right? As I was saying, there's 2 devil fruits I'm after. One of them's most likely on Elbaf. It'll only show its true power if Harald eats it. Is that right? Is that right? Is that right? Nope, there's John. John, not Jack. We'll need those Galay-La folks too, yeah? I've heard the legends, but I'm using all my contacts to try and track them down. There's nothing frozen. But there's nothing about a frozen army of giants. Oh, they even say They literally even say frozen, so we know it's the Impel Down people. That's crazy. Why do they need the Galay-La folks? And they need a devil fruit from Elbaf, and they need specifically Harald to eat it. I wonder if it's either because of his bloodline or just because it just needs to be a big giant or something. What in the world? I mean, this must have to do with the Pluton plans, too. This has to be. So, the fruit, the Elbaf fruit that Loki probably has to do with Pluton. What? That's crazy. Even if you find them, what good are a bunch of corpses now? Exactly. There's no way to bring them back. Shut it. We're talking about dreams. Don't be a downer. I don't know who said that. Spirit Struyson. Yeah, Struyson. Struysen's around. People forget that Struysen's around, but yeah, he is. He's technically a rock pirate too, yeah. I guess. Woo! Who that? Even if they did come back to life, they'd have no reason to listen to you. Pirate Barbell. Catfish Fishman. Ugh. Ugh. That's why we need Harald. He's the current king of Elbaf. What? That's why you need that? There's no way that... Oh my gosh, does this thing, like, bring people back from the dead? Because that'd be crazy. Surely not. Can't we just use our strength to force them to obey? We can do the same thing to that Harald guy, too. Pirate Kaido. The beasts. Strongest creature. Good old Kaido. Is this the first time I've done a reaction with Kaido in it? I think it has. Kaido has not been in the story since the last Rocks flashback. Or since the Kuma flashback, so... Yeah. And he definitely looks a lot more like his younger version. Yeah. Like his kid version. What in the world? Oh, and he gets kicked too. Never say that again, you brat. Calm down, Rocks. Why you? Kaido, you too. Stop it. And he gets back up after that whack. Oh, there's Shiki being silly. We just got to this island. Do you two want to turn it into a ruin already? A group like this is bound to implode sooner or later. But this isn't the time. Right. Let's hold off on that till we cash in a little more. Get it, you horn-headed rookie? Harold's my good pal. I'll crush you if you say that crap again, Kaido. Ooh, boy. Okay, oh, we're getting the whole shebang, folks. Oh boy, we're getting the whole shebang of them. Listen up, you lot. Elbaf is the key to bringing down the Holy Land. If any of you don't buy that, then get lost. It's your choice if you want to stand with me on that day of destiny. But if you got the guts, follow me. I'll take you to the world's summit. And it's the Rocks Pirates. It's everyone. Is Gloriosa here? Golly, look how big Big Mom is. Oh, boy. And then Jack, did they see? It just said Pirate Captain John. That's all we get about John. All we know is that he has a treasure that Bucky won't. Now, I'm sure there's a bunch of agenda about Buggy or Mihawk in this, or Swordsman. What a crazy chapter, though. Big Mom's looking good. But who that? Is that Dusty? Almost looks like a dude right there. So we got Newgate, Catfish, Mobster, Shiki, Wang Zi, Stussy, Mr. Rocks, Stroyson and Big Mom, John, guy who turned into a centaur, and Kaido. And I think that's everyone. And Gloriosa, too, we know is going to join, but Gloriosa ain't here right now for some reason. Did Newgate get a... Yeah. Whitebeard got one thing. So is Gloriosa love-struck over... Oh my gosh. Wait, am I stupid? Oh, I'm stupid. I was thinking that Gloriosa was in the Newgate. No. Gloriosa's into Roger. Stuzzy's in the Newgate. They got nothing to do with each other. So then who is Gloriosa going crazy over? Who is she supposed to be going over? Just Roger in particular? I guess so, yeah. What a crazy chapter. Like, this is the chapter that... These are the types of chapters we've been waiting for a while. Just like, we're getting stuff on Rocks. We're getting stuff on young Roger and Garp, too. Roger and Garp fighting. This is our first punch between the two fellers, finally. And it is a very silly-looking thing. Roger looks a lot more like Luffy than he does... than Garp does, right? In this instance, but... Man. Where did his fist go? Like, we see where Garp's is. This is good stuff. This is good stuff. This is good stuff. This is good stuff. I like this. I like this. Everything's coming together. Everyone's theories from long ago, or they're all coming together. Not much Elbaf stuff. We just know that Loki just keeps trying to peace out. Luffy's just trying to leave Elbaf so he can keep trying to join Rocks. Harald. Golly. I don't know. I want to keep this to an hour because I do want to start. I want to get on Bloodborne soon. And I hope that I'm able to catch y'all. Like, I'm sorry if y'all were chatting on the YouTube stuff and it's just not popping up because it's just not popping up. Maybe not, though. I don't know. I don't think that's the case, though. This is a crazy chapter, though, I do declare. Pretty crazy. Like the crazy stuff is, though, the fruit thing. Just like, oh boy, Rocks has plans. So in order for one, he wants to bring down the Holy Land. Why does he specifically want to do that? I don't know, but he's building up a group specifically for that. And I assume that's why he went to God Valley too, is because one of these two. Well, I don't know. They said that he went to God Valley because they took treasure from Hachinosu too. But maybe one of those fruits was on. Well, one of those two fruits was Kuma's fruit and Kaido's fruit, which they didn't need either of those really. They were just two really, really good fruits. But I'm pretty sure that, like, if Kuma's fruit was very much integral to his plans, that he would have probably searched after him after a bit. I don't know, though. What could it be? What could that other one be? I mean, the other one could just be the gum gum fruit as well. Because no one's got the gum gum fruit right now. We don't even know if Rocks has a fruit. We know he's looking for fruits. And, he wants Harald to eat one of them. But the other one, does he want to give to someone else? Or does he want for, I don't know. It's interesting, though, because, Blackbeard is all about getting fruits as well, so. I don't know. Maybe all the fruits he got is part of his very specific plan. But if he had a specific plan, it would have involved the Ace's fruit too, which he wasn't able to acquire, so I don't know. But they got the cool Rocks Pirates flag right there on Hachinosu. What's going to happen next, though? But I'll take you to the World Summit. That's crazy. But we got the crew. We might get God Valley next week. There's a good chance. We're not getting Lola for a little bit. We're not going to get Lola for another, probably 3 chapters. Because they had to go over everything. They had to go over Hyrule and Ida and Harald and Loki, but then also Garp and Roger, and also Gloriosa and Shaki, and then also all of the rest of the Rocks Pirates and the ones we haven't seen yet. We had to involve Catfish Guy. Why are you drawing Catfish Guy? Could we have just not had Catfish Guy? It's kind of like with the 9 Scabbards, where it's just like, did you have to have 9 Scabbards, Oda? Did you have to? Could you not have cut down a little bit? So it's just like, why even have Catfish Guy? Just another person to just yap. Just one more person to yap on pages. Unless he does something crazy. And then who's this feller? Who's Silver? Okay, I gotta look that up. I gotta look that up right now. Because I know that, Silver's Rayleigh. But he's not Silver Axe. Yeah, of course it's the very first thing. He was mentioned by some Goku as a noteworthy pirate together with Shiki, Ochoku, and Captain John. Okay, so that's it, though. There was no other thing about him. Yeah. No. Just making sure. Oh, yeah, there's also been that big old picture of, like, all of these guys, you know? It's like some of these could be the Rocks Pirates. You know, back in the day, they're like, hey, look at these guys from this panel. Now, I mean, this is more than likely now. That's whatever his name is, Gucci. Guy at the very end. This guy. Yeah, this is obviously this guy. Horseman. 889. Wait, no. The number is, I'm sure they all have numbers. I swear there was a guy with blades in the Kuma thing, like just swinging around and stuff. And that's obviously Captain Jack. We know that. Could this be Catfish Man? Catfish Man. This could be Catfish Man too. Who knows? I do like the idea that Thriller Bark is God Valley. I do like that. I hope that could, I think that being true could be really fun. Because, like, why else would why would these guys' body be on there? We know these two for sure. This doesn't look like this new feller. Kyo the Wicked. This guy right here is not this little feller. And then, like, this guy is just weird. Some long neck thing. And then, I don't know. This Wolverine guy, though, I'm pretty sure the Wolverine guy is in the Kuma flashback if you look hard enough in the background. Oh, he's got, like, wolf feet. I don't think any of these people even fight. I don't remember. I remember, like, this guy over here fighting. I don't remember any of these other people actually fighting, though. Personally. I don't know, but I had to just make sure. I had to make sure. That's where we were at. I guess it would make sense that they said, oh, someone named Silver Axe, and there's a guy with a silver axe, but that is definitely not the same Silver Axe. That is very much a different looking Silver Axe. Which is fine. You know. But this guy looks very cool. You know. Could this feller be the father of Don Krieg? Possibly. Krieg stats up, baby. I don't know. But he said, I'm here to join the Rocks Pirates. I guess this guy's gonna, like, join next week then or something. I don't know. I guess they gotta see why even just have him instead of the catfish guy. Don't even have the catfish there. You don't need him. You don't need him. This whole, like, you need the fruit and you need Harald and you need the Galley Law giant to make this plan all work together. I like it when characters have plans. Love that. Love characters having plans. In my One Piece. All right. I think that's all I got to say. Since I ain't got no one in chat today to back and forth with on this, I think I'm going to go. But thank y'all for watching. If y'all are here, actually, right now for realsies, head on to my Twitch, twitch.tv/NatesLogic, where I am streaming right now. And I'm going to be ending my YouTube stream in just a second. But I will continue streaming on there, and we're going to start up some Bloodborne, get some stuff done. We're do some Nightmare stuff, maybe. Maybe do some Canehurst. Maybe look at the DLC. I don't think I'm ready for the DLC yet. I think I got a little bit left till I hit that DLC. But we're gonna switch over to that. So I'm gonna end right here, folks. Y'all appreciate it. And no break, supposedly. Yeah, no break. So we'll get more rock stuff. Who the heck knows what my gosh darn thumbnail should be for this next one. Who knows? For next week's, but we'll see. We'll see. But fun chapter. Not as good as last chapter, I don't think. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's just because it was me on my own, but this was also good. But I'm gonna go.